What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Sugary Girl Candy 2012, and I'm here to bring you guys another rant. Okay, so as you read from the title, it is what it is. So basically, I've been contemplating making this video for the last few days, but I obviously didn't. I was just gonna brush it off and be like, man, But if I'm logging into my YouTube and Twitter and I just see people constantly talking about this game in a bad light, it's extremely hard to just say fuck it. It's like, that's like being a healthy person. Well, maybe this is a bad analogy, but I'm gonna use it anyway. It's like being a person, who doesn't eat meat, and then, you constantly have somebody waving a burger in your face, and it's like, you know what, I'm ready to punch this motherfucker. Again, probably a bad analogy, but fuck it. But this has literally been getting to me and is annoying me because this game, ever since Sony announced this, this game and this Kickstarter at their E3, there hasn't been much positivity to come out of this. People making videos about, this Kickstarter is bad, it's gonna become a trend and blah blah blah. And I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but it's 2015. Times are changing, things are changing, so I don't honestly see why a Kickstarter started for a game that fans have been asking for a long time is now the biggest, baddest thing. There are plenty of other games on Kickstarter that have started up, but I guess since it got Sony in the title, then yeah, obviously it's gonna be terrible. Yeah, the fangirl might come out of me, guys, so bear with me. And if it's not your thing, then leave. It's so hard being neutral right now. I'm really trying my hardest to neutral, but it's extremely hard. It really is. I'm telling y'all, and it's like things run through my mind, all these people that are so fucking worried about what Sony, Sega. If you guys didn't know, it was Sega's whole idea to start the Kickstarter. If you didn't know, Sony was just help promoting it. But my thing is, if you haven't played the first, oh Lord have mercy, if you haven't played the first two Shenmu games, nor the game doesn't interest you, why the fuck are you worried about what Sony, Sega, and the creator are doing? Why the fuck are you so worried about it? Why does it piss you the fuck off personally? I don't get it. If you're not invested in the product, you're not a fan of the product, and you're not going to be getting it, why the fuck are you worried about what the fuck they're doing with this franchise and how they're handling it? The fuck? I mean, then people try to sit here and think Sony got all this damn money, and Sony are being stingy, Sony are cruddy, and blah blah blah. I'm like, do y'all just think they're they're just made of money, they're just walking on money? You gotta be fucking stupid if you think they are. If you really sit there and think they are. Me as a Sony fan can even say Sony ain't got it like that. So I don't know why y'all sit up here calling them cruddy and all this other shit, saying they should potentially risk all this money in a series they don't know. Just because a handful of fans ask for a franchise to come back doesn't mean it's going to be backed by every single person. Why take the risk of investing all this goddamn money in product that you don't even know is going to do well, and is only probably going to do well amongst just the fans and people that have been with this since from the get-go. And not to mention the game is a decade fucking old, so why take that risk? The fuck? I mean, while many people, those certain people are looking at it as a bad thing, I look at it as a good thing, because again, Sony, a game that fans been asking for years is coming the fuck back. I mean, I don't know, man. That's just me personally, but I think it's fucking stupid that all these people that aren't even going to be getting the game are so worried about what the hell Sony are doing, what the hell Sega are doing, what the hell the creator himself is doing, and how they're going about it. It's just fucking ridiculous. And it's more so coming from, the Xbox side of things. And I'm not talking about Xbox fans. I'm talking about fanboys, because fans don't usually be worried about bullshit like this. They just be whatever. But fanboys are so worried about this. And I've literally seen a whole lot of videos of people talking about this. And I'm like, why the fuck are you? I'm like, are you fucking serious right now, dude? And then now the controversy is the CEO of Sony only donating $29 or something into the project, and I'm like, good God, y'all are literally reaching, like literally, because there's not much you can really say bad about Sony, so you have to literally reach for things to talk shit about them. I mean, they're what, 22 million units, at 22 million units in just a matter of not even 2 years, and you know they're doing so well with all these games and these franchises that people literally have to find things to talk shit about. Like literally after E3, you know, when people were saying Sony lost and blah blah blah, and it was because, you know, all their games were coming out, you know, either early 2016, excuse me, damn, that came out too fast, either early 2016 or late 2016, and people were literally saying, you know, Sony, you know, they lost because all their games come out while Microsoft have all these games coming out in 2015 and blah blah blah, but never fail to realize that when we're just talking exclusives, we're not talking third parties, but when we're talking exclusives, then you're gonna have to go and look at Microsoft and wonder where the fuck all their exclusives was for the first 6-7 months of 2015. If you're gonna be a hypocritical bastard, at least look at the other side before you just start jumping on this side for not having shit. Like, gamers honestly confuse the fuck out of me, and it's really hard to be neutral at times, because, you know, I give credit where it's due. You know, me being a Sony girl, I give credit where the fuck is due. So I'm not gonna sit up there and say if Microsoft, even though they had, you know, if their conference was, you know, good, I'm not gonna sit up there and be all salty, be like, well, their conference sucked, and you know they had a lot of games I don't like. I'm not gonna be like that. I give credit where the fuck is due, where the fuck it is due. But man, situations like this is why it's so hard to be neutral, because gamers are so full of shit. They're hypocritical. I may be hypocritical on some things, but this shit is taking the cake, dude. This shit is taking the fucking cake, and it's honestly getting annoying. So please, if you're not invested in this series, you're not a fan of this series, then stop being so fucking worried about it. Stop letting it work you the fuck out, because it's honestly annoying, and I'm tired of talking on my main channel and looking at my feed, and people are still talking about this shit, and I'm just like, dude, bro, you're not even gonna get the game. Bye. Leave it the fuck alone. Let them do them. Like, the fuck. Sony do not have it like that. Like I said before, like, even with me being a Sony girl, I can tell you that Sony don't got it like that. So you're asking them to put in this much for a series they don't even know how the fuck is gonna do good, and it being a decade old. Like, come the fuck on. Like you don't even need a business degree to figure all this shit out. Like I said in my other rant video, you don't even need a business degree to figure this shit out, yet people just choose not to figure it out. Simple Google search don't even fucking hurt. Like, come on, man. Come the fuck on. Whew, Lord have mercy, man. Let me know what y'all personally think of this situation, and do y'all think people are just seriously blowing this shit out of proportion way too damn much? Because it's honestly blowing me. I'm tired of hearing people talk about it again and again and again. If you're not going to get the game, if you're not going to get the game, you don't have a PlayStation 4, you don't have a PC, well, obviously you gotta have a PC, but if you're not, like, getting it for any of those platforms, then stop being the fuck worried about it. Move the fuck on. Like, the fuck, dude. It's freaking ridiculous, man. But that's all I gotta say on it. Let me know what y'all think of this, and I'll be sure to get back to y'all as quick as I can. Thank you for watching, commenting, subscribing if you did. Much appreciated, and I'll speak to you guys later. Deuces.